being black in the UK. The UK is a crazy place, and they don't have any, any Glockies, you know what I'm saying, any Blickies, you know what I'm saying? They don't have any of those, but they have pokers. You have to be a different level of out of your top to use a poker on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Up close, personal. You know what I'm saying? You putting in the bodily work to make it happen. When it comes to a blicky, you just squeeze something, things start happening. So I feel like the people there have to be a little more dangerous, a little more, wild in the head to be doing that. And apparently it is not good to be black in the UK.
10 people are in hospital, 9 with life-threatening injuries after a mass stabbing on a train in Cambridgeshire on Saturday evening.
Tragic events like these just sum up the UK in a nutshell. And obviously I know most people aren't gonna go on the train and start playing the slasher IRL and start boosting their KD, but they'll still indirectly play a part in creating people like this. And that's why people say the UK is bad vibes, and from the outside looking in, it may seem like that because the weather is terrible. And yeah, you're kinda right. Grey skies 310 out of 365 days out of a year isn't the greatest of vibes, to be fair. But in reality, it's the people. And while it's not all people, there's a large majority of people who just ruin the vibes of the UK. And it's mostly the younger generations that do that. But the older generations do have their fair share of problems. But we'll get into that later. I sometimes fail to understand that this young generation is going to be the next generation of lawyers and doctors. And it worries me that when all that gooning catches up to me and I get erectile dysfunction, my doctor will refuse to treat me because I do not listen to drill music. And I'm being serious as well. If you're a black boy in London and you do not listen to drill, people gonna start looking at you like you're a fan of the Austrian painter. Like, people genuinely look at you crazy for listening to Drake rather than violent drill songs, which detail how they eliminate their opposition. And obviously some people do it to be performative to fit in, but other people are just genuinely psychopaths to enjoy that type of music. And this is what I mean by the—
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, I can't imagine growing up all I listen to is drill music, especially UK drill music. They talking about shanking niggas, bro. Like, non-stop just talking about shanking niggas, bro.
Bad vibes. Not everyone in the UK is mentally sane. Like the incident on a train a couple days ago. Like, what genuinely possesses an individual to do something so stupid and unnecessary? And incidents like this cause people to also lose their mental sanity. For example, some people will resort to racism and see black people need to be kicked out the country. And after seeing something like that, I might have to low-key side with the EDL. Because there are some people that are in this country that genuinely seek to cause—
That's how niggas really be looking, for real though. This is really how some crazy ass YNs be looking, boy. YNs, like niggas that be on some wild shit, they never swole, you know what I mean? They never be like in the gym for real. All they worry about is crashing out. But it makes them even more dangerous because they not swole, they not in the gym, they don't got no muscle mass on they shit. That they gotta big up their chest even more. And then they need to carry around the poker. You know what I'm saying? And then they ready to poke anybody because a nigga could throw them. You know what I'm saying? A nigga could pick them up, toss them, type shit.
Havoc. Or people do even sillier stuff like carry weapons to defend themselves. And the issue I have with this is that these people have great power, but they do not have that great responsibility. In fact, they have no sense or responsibility. They become so irresponsible. As soon as they get that bankai in their hands, they do the most diabolical things of all time. People get—
That's madness. Niggas say, bankai! Just ready to slice niggas up. I mean, there ain't really much you could do. You know what I'm saying? Your inventory don't got nothing in it. And then a nigga got a knife in his inventory. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you supposed to do? Nigga brought a knife to a fist fight. Nigga won. You know what I'm saying? They say don't bring knives to a gunfight. Nigga brought a knife to a fist fight. Nigga won. It's game over. You know what I'm saying? What the hell you gonna do? You gonna dodge this shit slow motion? I mean, you could try to dodge. You could try to grab his hand. But, you probably gonna be fucked up. That damn, bro, because you kind of gotta be able to like protect yourself, but on the same token, now you gonna go sword fight the nigga. Like, I got my own knife now. 6 niggas walk up to me. One nigga got a bankai, long ass bankai. Nigga got a kitchen knife. Nigga got a little razor in his hand. Last nigga got a shuriken, bruh. Nigga got a shuriken. Another nigga got a throwing knife, bruh. I'm toasted. I can't even run. Nigga gonna hit me in the back with a fucking shuriken, nigga. I'm toasted, bruh. Fuck.
their first bank high and start feeling like they need to be involved in that type of lifestyle, which just creates more problems. Or you could be like me and do the safe route and just don't go outside. But despite me living my life with a motto, inside all time so there is no dying, I still somehow find myself in dangerous situations. Because a couple months ago when I tried to get my hair done, I got robbed by a dude that was in psych ward lobbies. Bear in mind he had jaundice, his hair was unkept, he had no belly, his gums were old and trash and tattooed. He had nothing to lose. He didn't do this stuff for the money, he did it for the love of the game. So obviously I made the right decision and just gave up my iPhone 15. I didn't care. I don't care that I have to regress back to an iPhone 13.
A nigga all up on you, with a little stabby. Damn, he gotta like have the stabby to you though. Like the stabby gotta be. If nigga don't got no gun, it's gonna be hard to rob me. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be, I might give you a run for your money. You feel me? You don't got no. You rob me with that? The little stabby? Type shit. Hold on, let me look for my shit. Nigga, I'm gone, bro. I'm gone. Like, nigga ain't catching me. You gotta do is stay, a little 4 feet away from a nigga. You know what I'm saying? But if he do hawk your ass down, you're fucked. You're dead. You're dead. You need to have a certain level of speed to kind of hit that move. You know what I'm saying? If you got a little quick YN, oh, you're fucked, bro. Nigga try to turn around, start running. That nigga on your shoulder. Breathing on your shoulder. You toasted, bruh. Nigga ain't getting nowhere. Only pull that move if you quick. Because he gotta be next to you. You know what I'm saying? Unless he throw the knife. If that nigga is really about his shit, he throw that knife at you and hit you with it. Madness. If he throw the knife at you and miss, that shit fly in front of you, you pick that bitch up, boom, new attachment, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I just picked up a new weapon, nigga, new skill. Now you start chasing his bitch ass. Yeah, don't do that shit, bro. You might as well just give up your phone. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, it is kind of like goofy getting robbed with a nigga with a knife. You know what I'm saying? If the knife not, like, on your shoulder, like, yo, give me your shit. Damn, you got me. You know what I'm saying? That shit, he put that shit to your neck. Give me your shit. All right, bro, here. Take my shit. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. But if the nigga, like, got a little distance on you, nigga, hey, come here. Give me your shit. Nigga, huh? Nigga, am I like, what the fuck? That's you robbing yourself at that point. Unless you slow. If you slow, all right, give up your shit. Because that nigga, you try to turn around, take 3 steps. Nigga already got your ass. Then, don't run. But for the most part, I'm gone, nigga.
As long as I escaped with my life, I had no issue with it. It was a non-violent encounter and it was low-key all my fault because I should be not taking buses to those types of dangerous areas. But today,
non-violent? So the nigga ain't even pull out the pokey? Oh, shit. Nigga robbed you on the thought of pulling out a pokey. But I'm not gonna lie, niggas be moving like nefariously, bro. Like some niggas just got a aura. Y'all niggas ever seen a nigga just like, oh, I felt this nigga fucking nigga's killer intent or whatever the fuck that shit's called, bro. I was like, oh shit, that shit happened to me not too long ago. I was walking, minding my business, and I see a nigga in front of me. And I don't really think nothing of the nigga because I'm just fucking walking. Bro, but this nigga's murderous intent was definitely, coming out his body, bro, that time, bro. This nigga had a backpack on, right? He's walking. I'm walking the opposite way. And then the nigga puts his hand behind his back like this, bro. The space between your back and your backpack. And then he's walking, and I'm minding my business. And then I look at this nigga's face. This nigga dead face, bro. Like, look at me dead in my face. And I was like, oh, fuck no. I'm like, this nigga on some demon shit. I need to stay at least arm's reach away from this nigga. Because if he pulls something out his arm, out his back, you know what I'm saying? He need to not be able to reach me. And I was walking, and it like, I'm minding my business. And then we get like close enough to where I'm almost about to be arm's reach from this nigga. And I had to hit a little sidestep. And I watched him as we walked past each other. And he was looking at me too. And I was just like, that was one of very few times nigga gave me murderous intent, bro. But anyway, yeah, you gotta be careful with motherfuckers. Like, you gotta just get away from them.
When I was coming home from school, I ran into a psych ward boss. So while I was on the bus, I saw this one guy causing problems with this large group of guys. And I could already sense this guy was tapped because he was tight pressing a group of grown men on his ones. So my first thought was, is this guy gonna massacre the entire bus? I'm gonna be honest with you. But fortunately, all was calm. I got off at my bus stop and there was 2 other people there as well.
I'm not gonna lie, in the UK, I feel like niggas know that dudes be having knives and shit. Nigga walking around, no attachments, no equipment, no tools. You know what I'm saying? Inventory empty, brother. Be just so much on more like defense mode. I know niggas just be stabbing each other. He just said the nigga was pressing 5 niggas in the bus by himself. Nigga should have got slept. I'd have been like, oh, nigga on some bullshit. Niggas be stabbing in buses. Fuck that. Nigga should have got slept, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody should have been like, all right, bro, chill out. That's enough. Nigga keep talking. One of them 5 niggas need to sleep that nigga, bro. Self-defense. Fuck it. I'm like, yo, I don't know what this nigga got. He got his hand in his pocket trying to press us and shit. That nigga got put to sleepers. You know what I'm saying? But anyway.
There was me, some fine shit, and an old lady. I look to my right, I see that tap guy further down the road walking up to the crossing where we are. And then he starts clutching something in his waistband and starts smiling at me. So obviously I look back straight ahead and try to avoid eye contact. So I just let the tap guy overtake me and then somehow that old lady disappears. So now it's just me, fine shit, and the tap guy a little bit in front of us. And he keeps on looking back and smiling at us. So I just keep on walking slow and then the fine shit is a little bit behind me, walking slow as well. So then he stops for a second to look back, then keeps on walking forward slowly, and the next thing you know, fine shit comes up to my right and starts telling me, oh, that guy looks a little bit dodgy, I think he got something on him. And now I notice she's walking right next to me as we go down the road.
Yo, I would've been like, yo, back the fuck up off me, bruh. Nigga just pulled up on me, bruh. She just threw all the fucking responsibility on this nigga. Bruh, back up, bruh. Nigga said fine shit walked up on him. Nigga ain't never had fine shit walk up on him in his life. As soon as fine shit start getting a little nervy, she gonna step behind chop shit and say, yo, that nigga moving dodgy, ain't it? You should watch him. Bitch, if you don't get on, just start walking the other way. Why are y'all still walking? Y'all are holding yourselves hostage at this point. Stop walking. Oh, you start talking to fine shit? Oh, shit, you should stop walking. Be like, oh, yeah, type shit, fine shit, type. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Y'all found a way to stand still. If that nigga turns around and starts walking towards y'all, that's where you start running. Yeah, shorty, type shit. Look to the side. Oh, that nigga start walking towards you? Nigga go like this. Nigga, oh, shit. Fine shit. I hope you quit. Because I'm going to have to really take off in like 3, 2, 1. You know what I'm saying? Fuck is he talking about? Give her a little countdown like, bro, I'm running in 3, 2, 1. I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking back either. I'm not looking back. That's bad form. Nigga, I'm hitting. Nigga, it's not catching me, bro. And honestly, he don't need to be that fast. He just need to be faster than fine shit. You know what I mean? Fuck. I'm not gonna lie. A nigga pull out a knife. Nigga say, Barkai. Pull out a knife on me. And then fine shit is standing there. No, protect me. Bitch, who gonna protect me? This nigga got a knife. This nigga got equipment. Bro, my inventory is empty. I don't even have a shield, bro. Bro, I don't even have a big pot. I don't got no minis. I don't got no shield. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking around with straight white health. Nigga just living life with straight white health, bro. Nigga living life in danger. Fuck. Nigga pull out the Bankai. You better get a head start and start sprinting. You know what I'm saying? Because when I turn around and sprint, I'm not looking back for your ass. You know what I'm saying? Fuck is he talking about?
walking behind him like I'm gonna be there protecting her. Bear in mind, I had my school lanyard hanging out my pocket, which basically displays that I am not built for this type of stuff. So why is she trying to rely on me to protect her? But she must have got the wrong idea based on how I was walking, because I was walking very slowly and very nonchalantly. So she must have thought I was confident, especially since I was a lot taller than her, since she was like 4'11", 5 foot. And obviously she starts having a little conversation with me to try calm her nerves. But I'm just replying, I'm not even too focused on the conversation. Don't get me wrong, I love female attention, but I love living life so much more. So at this point I'm thinking, if she tries to attack us, how am I just gonna throw her in the way to save myself? And the guy started slowing down even more, and he kept on going straight, and my house was straight down the road. But obviously there was a little side road there, and the girl said she also needs to go straight as well. So obviously I had to leave her with the guy, and I had to go down that side road and take the long road home.
He left the bitch, bro. Yo, that's nefarious, bro. That's fucked up. He left the bitch with the evil nigga with the pokey, bro. That's fucked up, bro. It was the smart thing to do, though. It was the best option, I'm not gonna lie.
And I safely got home, and now making this video. I don't know what happened to the girl, but prayers out to her, and I hope that guy gets the help he needs. And yes, I know, my actions were very controversial and unmasculine. I know men used to go to war, but I'm a boy. I'm a boy that sits in his room and beats his meat. I'm not built for this type of stuff. And my point in saying this is that you have to be very careful of people in the UK, because they're even releasing criminals from prison accidentally. And obviously most of these people have common sense to return back to prison and hand themselves in, but all it takes is for them to release a little Jeffrey Dahmer out of prison by accident, and he just starts annihilating little black kids like myself. And from a broader perspective, it used to just be black kids in London that had to worry about this type of stuff, but now anyone can get it. Old ladies can get it. Like, people are genuinely not right in the head anymore, and it actually scares me. Like, before summer, a boy in my sixth form threatened to get guys outside of school to do me like Jiraiya over some male validation, and it was all because some random dude made an edit of him being fucked up, and for some reason the blame was pinned on me because I do YouTube. And if you watch my videos, you would know me and editing just don't go hand in hand, but for some reason he was threatening to summon the entire Goatee 13 after me. Like, when dudes in your country are crashing out about other dudes' opinions, you know your country is cooked. And I don't want to sound old school, but nowadays people never want to resort to words. It's always they want to pop alt. They're always trying to pop Bankai. It's never necessary. It's never that deep. And this is just my experience with some interactions with the miscreants in the UK. Other people probably have it a lot worse. Like, one of my friends had a knife pulled out on him over his phone. But to be fair, he was showing a little bit too much backbone trying to stand up for himself. But those are just the consequences of trying to be bigger than the system. So if you're not like that idiot, the interactions will go relatively smoothly. But other problems in the UK that cause bad vibes, especially recently, is racism. And I know racism has been around for centuries, but it just really jars me that it's now become socially acceptable to be racist. But I will be fair, every side does make good and bad points. Like, sometimes I genuinely do be hearing out the EDL sometimes. Well, aside from being anti-Palestine, but I do sometimes think some people don't deserve to be in this country. Better yet, some people don't even deserve to be on this world.
What the hell is the EDL? That's some UK shit? That's some UK KKK, bro? Is that what that is? I don't know what the hell that shit is. Y'all let me know.
But my big issue with white racists is that they will complain about jobs being taken while being in the pub every day, spending money on alcohol, while complaining about there being no jobs or money to be made because of immigrants, while spending more money to get yourself another pint of beer. It bewilders me how it makes sense to some people to be in a pub rather than farming hours on Indeed or in a job center. And it bewitches me even more that they blame immigrants for not being able to get their hands on property rather than the rich billionaires that are hoarding all the property. While there's more racism now, the racism now just lacks common sense. People just go off of facts they see on the media, and it's not even just facts, it's propaganda or cultivated in a way to make certain groups look bad. These are the same people that can't read, write or do maths, but they somehow are able to tell you that 25% of Afghanistan people in the UK are criminals. But the sad reality is that we're all human beings and we're all struggling to to an extent, so we just all need to show love. And the only exception to this rule is that single white woman that has to pimp herself out to provide for her kids. So if that's the case, I don't even mind if you call me a hard R, because at least they're actually trying to make a difference. But seriously though, this inflation is no joke. In France we have people stealing crown jewels, but in the UK we have people stealing bread and blocks of cheese. And this is why I hate the UK. It's just so low vibrational and bad vibes. It's just low-key hard to make it. And obviously some people do make it, but it's kinda difficult when everyone around you doesn't want you to make it, because people associate it with being different, and people in the UK hate people that are different. And I don't just mean it on the ethnic level. If you have some type of idea that hasn't really been done before, people are going to hate on it because it's different. And being different is a big problem I have living in the UK. And me saying that, you're probably thinking I take the short bus to school or something, or I have gender dysmorphia. But no, I have standard 46 chromosomes and I am secure in my sexuality. I am so secure in my sexuality that if some fine females want to go show love to my IG, it would be much appreciated. But seriously though, doing stuff that's out of the norm is seen as weird. Like for me, it's making YouTube videos, and despite me having strong mental fortitude, sometimes it genuinely does hurt my soul when niggas are hating. People will see you trying to do your thing and hate, and even if you're successful doing it, people will still hate, which kind of just limits success in the UK. Like a common example is when people were hating on the UK streamer house before it even started. And there's also artists that are global sensations from the UK, like Jordan Alatunji and Ella May, but for some strange reason the UK has shown them no type of love, all because they don't fit in the standard category of a UK artist. Because if it's not pop, grime, or rapping about killing people, it's not good by UK people standards. And that UK following the trend idea kinda annoys me sometimes, because I real life be seeing people, I've known people that have potential in the UK to do some great stuff, but because they live in the UK, there's just a bunch of low vibrational energy that just prevents them from doing the stuff that they love. Because to be honest, most people don't wanna risk being disliked by the majority for a chance to achieve their goals. Like I'm really showing you, in the UK we could really have some great people, but creativity is just limited because people just don't show love to their own. Like even something simple like my freeforms, niggas would say to me that I'm trying to be American because I have freeforms. And sometimes I genuinely do wish I was American, because if people are showing love to French Montana, anyone can make it there. And people also hating on my spray ground bag, calling it American, which to be fair I did buy in New York, but I thought it was niche when I first brought it, and to be fair I was one of the first people in the UK, if not the first person in the UK to have a spray ground bag, so I kinda was a trendsetter with it. But even though more people are following my trend of a spray ground hype, most people just have a Zara leather bag or Nike bag and hate on you for not having that same Zara leather bag or a Nike bag. And there's nothing wrong with those types of accessories, but I don't know about you, I wanna stand out for the hoes. And on the topic of this, we might as well talk about school life in the UK a little bit. And education wise, school in the UK is very easy as long as you don't do no type of STEM subjects. It's so easy to the point we have GMs coursing through the education system. Now we've gotten to the point where we have university gang members. And I know I said this before, but somehow in schools, kids are always getting to that money, except me. It's like every day and I see a new kid in my sixth form with a Canada Goose. I know that's not no 9 to 5 money to be funding that £1,000 plus jacket. I'm really showing you, they have to be scamming. But even worse, I'm seeing young children like secondary school age having these expensive jackets as well. I'm seeing Monclers, Moose Knuckles, Canada Gooses. How do you even have that at such a young age? One time, I think a couple days ago, I was on the bus. I saw this little Asian boy by himself with this Moncler Maya on. Like, I'm not praying on these kids' downfalls, but these kids need to get robbed to get a reality check. Because back in my day when I was 13 years old like them, I was rocking the cheap £30 Sports Direct coat. I remember when I was 13 years old, 2 of my other friends also had that same £30 cheap jacket. Now next thing you know, by the time they got to year 10, they were rocking B22s. Like, I'm no snitch, but HMRC needs to get involved effective immediately because this shit is not fair. But aside from the fact that kids are getting to the money a little bit too much, students are kind of cool, but it's the teachers where the problem lies, because some of the teachers are lazy and incompetent, and the lazy part is very evident for some of them, especially by their player build. They just don't take care of themselves, so why do you think they're gonna take care about your education? Like, I've heard a teacher say use AI to mark your work instead of me marking your work. Like, why is my teacher not hungry to see me succeed? My teacher should want me to succeed more than I want myself to succeed. Those are the the best type of teachers, but instead I have teachers that use artificial intelligence to review my university application. And bear in mind, I go to a quote-unquote outstanding sixth form, and obviously there's racism in schools as well. If anything, these are the type of institutions where their heart is actually put in towards being racist. They actually have love for being racist. They try so hard to be racist, and I can't even be mad at them. As soon as I found out my school was in the news for allegations about institutional racism, I knew I was in the wrong place. So in conclusion, the UK isn't one of the greatest countries of all time, so I'd advise you to get your money up and vacate this low vibrational country, because it will suck you in. And unfortunately, this video is probably gonna lead to me having real life consequences, but
Man said real life consequences. That's fucked up. Bro, this is a good vid. Y'all go follow, bro. This is him right here, Carlton Wallace. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming he's in the UK, and I'm assuming he needs us support, y'all. You know what? Let me subscribe to bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, he needs the help, bro. Help this nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get him out the hood, bro. He need to be got out the hood. You know what I'm saying? He trying to find a way. You feel me? But anyway, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if nobody told you today. I love you. Peace.